Hi babies and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're gonna do my Q&A number 3. So I am so excited because you guys sent me some amazing and some provocative questions. So I am quite happy to answer them. I pick up a few of them because if not this video will be like 20 hours long, but I am quite happy. I am actually really happy. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please stay subscribed and give it a good thumbs up. I make video every Monday and every Thursday, you should know that. But now let's go right into our video. This is a mess. The first question I can check comes from Arvin Fashions and is, would you like kids? If so, how many? So I definitely would like to have kids. I did discuss with Daniel about it and we are positive, as in like thinking to get kids, not at the moment, like my figures is still really important to me, but we are thinking to get kids probably in the next 10 to 15 years, so not really quite soon. The next question comes from What's That Shit, and his question, oh nice name, his question is, how long have I been with Bay? And me and Bay have been together since 2012, beginning of 2012, March 2012. So it's just over 4 years. So yes, bye. Hi, bye, if you're watching. Silly me. Then I have another question from a girl called Per Suicide. Love her. Guys, check it out. She's really nice. And it said, what are your makeup strength and what's my makeup weakness? I'd probably say my makeup strength is there. Sometimes I like to think out of the box and I don't get stuck in the same routine. I always wearing the same makeup. And I probably say I like lines, as in like I love a good eyeliner. I got a good brow. I'd probably say brows are like my strengths. Even my skin though. A bit of everything, come on. My weakness, ooh. I probably say, oh, let me think. It's actually quite a hard one. I'm not saying because I'm perfect, I will never say that. But you know when you think about one specific thing that you just not really good at that. I probably say, put myself in a box, let's say that, as in like, when people wanted to wear always the same look, I get pretty much of like what my strength is that you are worried to experiment, makeup comes off, and sometimes I fuck about and I make myself look ridiculous. Like, come on, white lipstick with yellow teeth? Do you like that, Lancha? Next question comes from Bit by Dev, and his question is, who's your favorite bae? And I feel like my favorite bae is you, but also my real bae, and actually my best bae probably is my cat. I love my cat. I'm gonna leave a picture just here so you can see how cute is my baby. Next question comes from Sissy Rita, and her question is, what would you like to collab on your channel the most? That's actually an amazing question. As you guys may know, I work with World of Wonder and with RuPaul. Yeah. Well, it doesn't really call me, but like, yeah, I do work with them. And I probably say I would like to collaborate with some of the people that they actually work for WoW. And I would love to do James and James makeup because it has a beautiful bald head and I am obsessed with a bald head. Funny fact, I may shave my boyfriend to a bald head because I'm quite attracted to bald head. What else? Oh, I love me some Jeffree Star. And probably like even like CarmiMua, Patrick Star, like some like male influence that they kind of like, they're quite fun to be around and they're not afraid to just step out of the house wearing makeup. Would be quite difficult for me to like collaborate with someone that actually judge me for wearing makeup outside. So yeah, probably say some big ass boys. Next question is from What Mama Likes, and she answers me, what's your biggest dream? I probably say my biggest dream is to be happy. No, silly enough, I actually, to be honest with you, I just want to be happy in life. And if makeup is gonna take me in a huge, beautiful place where I can just do makeup for the rest of my life and be happy, fair enough. I hope makeup will do that to me one day, and I'll make my own little CarmiMua line. I am dreaming about this though. I would like to start my own company. Question for you guys: would you buy anything that I make? If of course it's good though. Like, I don't sell like wretched things though. Like, I will definitely believe in my product more than just like come out with some silly things. Next question is Glitter Cup 8 asks me, what's your favorite aspiration and goals and what inspires me? I'll probably say, as I mentioned just 2 seconds ago, I would really like to have my own company of makeup. I do have a little dream, and I am hopefully gonna start to work on quite soon. I'm really want to work that, and what inspired me is pretty much people. You know, it's like I see people walking on the street and get inspired. I get inspired by movies. On the same time, I get inspired by you guys. The fact there is like you're always down here commenting and being positive, and even on the negative one though. But the fact that I am starting to have my own little kind of like tribe, I am actually really excited, and that really inspires me to like keep on going and be happy. Next question comes from Minisa Ellis, and she asked me best tips for my brows or tips for brows, and I have to say patient for these brows. Pluck them yourself. I know it's nice to go somewhere and just like they just do it for you, but I had a really nightmare story, so I only do them myself, and I don't trust nobody to do my eyebrows because I like the shape the way they are. But you guys know, if you follow me on Snapchat, let's black this one now, and it's at CarmiMua. You get to see me without makeup, and you know there are kind of like my eyebrow stops here, and this part is just like drawing them in. But I'll probably say take your time. You might gonna fuck up a few times. That's what I did. I had bad brows for a while, so it's just a work in progress. I'm sure in the next few years these eyebrows will be looking bad, and there will be a new brows looking on flick. Next question comes from Medi CD Rapper. Sorry if I butchered your name, and it's what's my favorite childhood memory. Ooh, let me take myself back to childhood in Italy. I'd probably say my childhood memory that I kind of like enjoyed the most, it was actually quite fun. I was with my grandfather, and we were in Naples in South Italy, and we were going, I don't remember where we were going, but we had to take the train. So what happened is when you go and buy the ticket, if you are under 5 years old, I believe, kids do not pay. So my grandfather went then, and I just turned 6. So it was just like, I think it was like a week or something. We went there, and my grandfather was just like, oh, ticket for one, going God knows where. And he asked my granddad to say, oh, how old is your kids? Like, how old is this bullshit here? And he said, oh, it's just 5. And I was just like, I am 6 years of age. So my granddad was just like, fuck. And we ended up to pay an extra ticket for me to be like a kid. But I remember how silly it was, this mistake. Like, it was silly. But the fact that I told her was like so grown up at the time. But I don't know, it's like my grandfather is probably like one of the most influential men in my life, and I love him so much. That's why I have a tattoo about him, and I'm planning to get a few more. They're kind of like really work and reminds me to the love that I always had for him and I always will have for him. Let me just clear that tear up. Next question comes from Forest Green, and she asked me if I could be the personal makeup artist for a celebrity from any era. Which celebrity would it be? I would probably say I'm a huge fan of like Dolly Parton, also Marilyn Monroe, Charlize Theron. So it's like really hard. I'd probably say I will keep myself really busy freelancing around, but I'd probably say Marilyn has that hint a little bit more to be Next question comes from Late507, and she asked me, how would I avoid having my makeup all over when I kiss or hug? So I'd probably say the best things to do is powder down. But sometimes I know that if you're wearing color powders, they still stain, like as in like when you hug someone, they still like kind of like leave that mark. So I'd probably say setting spray would be your best friend. But if you find it that also like the hardest stuff, for example, like the Urban Decay is really good. I actually really enjoyed the Urban Decay one. So have a good try with that one. If it doesn't work, try with hairspray. Like, I love a little bit of hairspray to just seal the mug on and be like, coming for me, bitch. Come. Dalila_makeup asked me what's my favorite type of makeup look. Ooh, my favorite type of makeup look is definitely when I do it myself. It's kind of like the gender bend, as in like you feel like you know that I'm a man, but you kind of like questioning yourself, like kind of like the high to be really feminine, but at the same time I structure always my face. I know now I have my beards, but usually you know that I kind of like crave down a little bit more, so it looks a teeny bit more masculine. I like the gender bend and the gender illusion. I don't want to pass for a girl. I am not thinking to transition anytime soon, so I'm quite happy what is going on in my life now. So I'll probably say the illusion of being myself, you know? This is me and I am enjoying 110%, and I'm still kind of like working in progress, you know? You always like find something that you want, but gender illusion, I'll probably say it's kind of really close for what I like. And this, guys, concludes our Q&A number 3. I'm really thankful for each and every one of you because you really made my day today, because I enjoy looking at your question and really feel inspired about. So, mwah, this is for you. And always remember, like if you like, hate if you hate. And until next time, you're welcome.